A long, long time ago, I don't know how many years, I shot objective number 1 and objective number 2. And everybody's been asking for number 3. I had a hard drive, it was on that hard drive. I named the hard drive Love. Maybe I shouldn't have because Love crashed. Anyway, long story short, I lost the third video on the objective. So here we go. Many years later, talking about the objective. There's a third aspect of the objective. The first one I talked about was your want, your need, what you're fighting for. And the second was the obstacle and what will get in the way of getting your need met. But the third thought about objective is that your character has a want and your character has a need. And what they need, they might get at the end of the film. And what they want with all their heart, they might not get. But the actor knows that the character's want is the primary focus of their performance and the primary focus. But the real truth about that is the actor also has to be aware that whatever they need is lying there and playing its part as well in the rendition of your choices. So when you look at a film like Silver Linings Playbook and you look at Tiffany, her want is, of course, Pat. Her want is Pat. And we look at Pat, and his want is Nikki, his ex-wife. But he really, 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 really wants Nikki. But his need is for love. And he gets his need met through Tiffany at the end of the film. It's a great example of need and want and how they play a part in the actor's quest after their objective. I'd love to hear your comments about this principle because it's such an important and valid concept. And it helps you, especially if you're carrying a movie, to have an idea that the want and the need can be different and separate. And they have just as much validity and they will play a part. Another example is Forrest Gump, which I showed in the earlier videos. Forrest Gump wants Jenny. He wants love. At the end of the film, he gets love, which is his need. He doesn't get his want, which is Jenny. She dies, unfortunately. But the reality is his need was for her love, and he did receive her love through the birth of their child, which I think is so beautiful and a great example of how wants and needs collide, correlate, and are separate often, and often are played out in a kind of layered experience. A lot of actors are always asking, how do I layer my performance? How do I layer it? One of the ways to layer it is to have a want and have a need. And the need is driven. It's like the gut and the soul of the role. And the want is the heart and the desire and it's a little higher in the physical energy fields. So the two play together and it gives your performance an experience that's layered and nuanced and also bittersweet. I hope you enjoy trying this out, trying need and want. First try want, get want down, keep working on the objective. Work on that one thing, just one thing at a time, and eventually you can layer in the need. And then it can be a foreshadow, it can be a moment, it can be the inner monologue, it can be a thought, it can be very subtle, and it doesn't have to be all the way through. It can emerge and release so that the audience can feel the satisfaction when the character's need is met. Take the journey and please subscribe. Hi, I'm Kimberly Jentzen. Thank you for watching.